At the end of the topic, you will be able to describe the components of trade, list out the major exports and imports of India, explain India's international trade policy. Trade is a process of buying, selling, or exchanging goods and services. Growth of trade helps in improving the economic prosperity of a nation. Trade is divided into internal trade and external trade. Trade growth depends on well-developed market, advanced transport, and communication system. Trade. Trade is divided into internal trade and external trade. Internal trade is also known as local trade, which is carried out within the domestic territory of a country. Land transport plays major role in the internal trade. Local currency is involved in the local trade. International trade is also called as external trade, which is carried on between two or more countries. Ocean transport plays major role in the international trade. Foreign currency is involved in the international trade. International trade. International trade is further subdivided into bilateral trade and multilateral trade. Bilateral trade is a trade carried out between two countries based on the agreement deal of not using currency for payment. Instead, the needy goods can be bought from. Multilateral trade is carried out between many countries. In this trade, selling country gets revenue from buyer. APEC, Asian Pacific Economic Community, ASEAN, Associations of Southeast Asian Nations, and SAPTA, South African Preferential Trade Agreement, are the trade blocs created to make multilateral trade easier. Components of trade. The components of trade are export and import. Sales of goods and services for foreign currency is called export. 7,500 goods are exported to nearly 190 countries from India. Import means goods and services brought from overseas producers. India imports nearly 6,000 goods from 140 countries. Balance of trade is the difference between the values of export and import. Higher value of export than that of import is in country is called as favorable balance of trade. For instance, Japan. If the value of import is higher than the value of export in a country, then the country has unfavorable balance of trade. For instance, India. The value of currency of a country depends on the trade balance of that country. Major exports from India. Agriculture products like cereals, pulses, tea, coffee, spices, nuts and seeds, sugar and molasses, food, meat and meat products, ore and minerals including iron ore, coal, manganese, mica, bauxite, leather products such as wallets, purses, pouches, handbags, belts, footwear and gloves. Gems and jewelry including precious stones, gold jewelry, decorations and antiques. Chemicals and related products consisting of pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, rubber and glass. Engineering goods like machinery, iron and steel, electronic goods, computer software. Textiles and handicrafts include ready-made garments, cotton, yarn and zari goods. Major imports of India. The major import items of India include transport equipment, machine tools, non-electrical machineries, wheat, medicinal pharmaceutical products, petroleum, fertilizers and newsprint. India's import value is 2008 to 2009 was rupees 13,05,530 million and the export value in the same year was rupees 7,66,9,350 million. India's international trade exhibits the growing prominence of Indian economy in the global market. Indian government has been following liberal trade policy since 2004 to promote international trade. In this topic, you have learnt growth of trade leads to economic prosperity of a nation. Trade is classified into internal trade and international trade. International trade further is divided into bilateral trade and multilateral trade. Balance of trade is when the export value is higher than import value of a country. Major exports from India include cereals, leather goods, gems and jewelry, ores and minerals, engineering goods and textiles. Imports of India include machinery tools, petroleum, fertilizers, pharmaceuticals and chemicals. At the end of the topic, you will be able to explain the role of transport and communication, describe the importance of Indian railways, explain the golden quadrilateral superhighways, discuss the development of MRTS Chennai. Transport system plays a key role in overall development of a country. It transports the raw materials to the centers of production and the finished goods to the market. A dense and efficient transport system is important to promote social cohesion and speed up economic prosperity. It ensures security and national integrity. India is connected with the world by fast means of transport and finely developed communication system. Roadways. In India, roads are the most dominant mode of transport. All sections of the people use the roadways. India's road network is the second largest in the world, next only to USA. This road network in India accounts for 3,314 million kilometers. The roads are classified as village roads, district roads, state highways, and national highways. Village roads are which link villages to towns. They are maintained by village panchayats. The length of the village roads in India is 26,50,000 kilometers. District roads link towns with the district headquarters. They are maintained by the corporations and municipalities. The total length of the district roads in India is 4,67,763 kilometers. Roadways. State highways connects the capital with different district headquarters. The constructions and maintenance of state highways is carried out by State Public Works Department. The state highways run to a length of 1,31,899 kilometers. For instance, Kadalur-Viluppuram Road. National highways link the state capitals with the national capital. It is maintained by the Central Public Works Department. It runs to a distance of 70,548 kilometers. For instance, NH47 is a national highway connecting Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Roadways. Golden Quadrilateral Superhighways is a mega project of roadways launched by the Government of India. The total length of this road is 14,846 kilometers. It connects all the major cities of India. Golden Quadrilateral Superhighways include 6-lane superhighways which run to a length of 5,846 kilometers and connects Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi and Kolkata. North-South Corridor which links Srinagar to Kanyakumari, East-West Corridor connecting Silchar to Porbandar. It runs to a length of 7,300 km. The main objective of the Golden Quadrilateral Superhighways is providing connectivity, speed and safety. This project is implemented by National Highway Authority of India. The agreement for the construction of this project is made with private sectors based on the concept of build, operate and transfer (BOT). Expressways are the high-class technologically improved routes. They are 6-lane roads. They stretch for a distance of more than 200 km. For instance, New Mumbai to Pune Road is an example for expressway. Border roads. Border roads are constructed along the northern and northeastern borders of our country. The construction and maintenance of this road is done by Border Roads Organization (BRO). Border Roads Organization was set up in 1960. BRO is seen as a symbol of national building, national integration and an inseparable component in maintaining the security of our country. It has constructed 46,780 km of roads in difficult terrain. International highways connect India with neighboring countries to promote harmonious relationship with them. Railways. The Indian Railways provide principal mode of transportation for freight and passengers. It brings people together and promotes trade, tourism, education and national integration. The railway transport was started first in 1853 between Mumbai and Thane. The railway systems in India were nationalized in 1951 as one unit called the Indian Railways. Indian Railways is the largest rail network in Asia and the second largest in the world. It covers the length of over 63,273 km, connecting 7,025 stations. Indian Railway helps in commuting 20 million passengers and more than 2 million tons of freight daily. Delhi is the headquarters for the Indian Railways, from where all the railway lines radiate to connect seaports, airports and metropolitan cities. The Indian Railway network runs on the multi-gauge operation, namely broad gauge, meter gauge and narrow gauge. The role of physiography in railway system. The nature of physiography influences the distribution of railway network of a country. The physiography of India plays a key role in the distribution of railway network of India. The Himalayan region has only 3 railway lines as it is rugged terrain and difficult to lay railway track along the steep slopes. The desert condition in West Rajasthan, recurrent flood in the Brahmaputra Valley, and thick forest and rugged terrain in the northeastern India are the reasons for lack of development of railway line in these regions. The flat terrain makes it easy to lay the rails in the northern plains. The rich alluvial soil and high density of population are the complementary factors in the development of dense network of railway lines. The peninsular India has a moderate railway network as it is undulated terrain. Suburban railway. Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata and Delhi have separate tracks for suburban network. The suburban trains connect the commuters of suburban areas to the urban centers. The trains are mostly electric multiple units (EMU). The suburban trains usually have only 9 coaches. However, to avoid overcrowd, extra coaches are attached during peak hours. MRTS Chennai. The Mass Rapid Transit System (MRTS) is the metropolitan elevated line of the suburban railway in Chennai. It currently runs from Chennai Beach to Velachery, covering 17 stations for a distance of 25 km. The MRTS is governed by the state-owned Southern Railway. The MRTS is the first elevated railway line in India. Railway transports bulky goods like iron and steel, mineral oil, coal, metal ores in large quantities. Railways help in the development of commercial agriculture by facilitating quick movement of perishable items like milk, vegetables and fruits. Railways help in developing unified national market, equalization of prices and also in the growth of trade. Railway controls famines by moving essential commodities faster. Railway plays a key role in administration and in national integration. In this topic you have learnt, transport system plays a key role in the development of a nation. Indian road network is the second longest in the world. Golden quadrilateral superhighways connecting major metropolitan cities in India. Border roads ensure security and integrity of India. Indian Railway provides prime mode of transport in moving freights and passengers. The MRTS is an elevated railway line and the first of its kind in India. At the end of the topic, you will be able to explain the importance of pipeline transport, describe the 5 national waterways, discuss the major seaports of India, list both public and private sector airways in India. Pipelines, waterways and airways play a lead role in the nation building. They help in the trade development of a country. Pipelines play a vital role in transporting water to consumer points, crude oil and natural gas to the oil refineries, fertilizer factories and big thermal power plants. Advantages of pipeline transport. Pipeline can be laid through difficult terrain as well as underwater. Initially, the cost of laying pipeline is high, but subsequent cost of maintenance and operation is low. Pipeline ensures continuous supply and reduces transshipment losses. Its operation involves very low consumption of energy. 3 important pipeline networks in India are oil pipeline from oil field in Upper Assam to Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh via Guwahati, Barauni and Allahabad. Pipeline from Salaya in Gujarat to Jalandhar in Punjab via Viragram, Madura, Delhi and Sonipat. Gas line from Hazira in Gujarat links Jagadishpur in Uttar Pradesh via Vijaypur in Madhya Pradesh. Waterways. The cheapest mode of transport is waterway. It is the most suitable for transporting heavy and bulky goods at low cost. The waterway is energy efficient and environment friendly mode of transport. Waterways are of 2 types. They are inland waterways are extensive transport networks found in the form of rivers, canals and backwaters. The total navigable length of inland waterways of India is 14,500 kilometers, 5,685 kilometers of rivers and 400 kilometers of canals. Out of 14,500 kilometers are used by mechanized crafts. The Waterways Authority of India has listed 5 national waterways. They are National Waterway 1 extends between Allahabad and Haldia stretch of Ganga. National Waterway 2 is between Saidia and Dhubri of the Brahmaputra. National Waterway 3 is the Kollam-Kottapuram stretch of the West Coast Canal, Champakara Canal and Udyog Mandal Canal. National Waterways 4 has Bhadrachalam, Rajamundry and Vazirabad Vijayawada stretch of the Krishna Godavari river system along with Kakinad Puducherry Canal. National Waterway 5 includes Mangalagadi, Paradeep and Talchar Damara stretch the Mahanadi, Brahmani river along the East Coast Canal. Ocean routes. The coastal length of India is 7,516 kilometers. India has 13 major ports and 187 medium and minor ports. 95% of India's foreign trade is handled by the seaports. The Port Trust of India manages and controls the major ports. The state governments manage and control the medium and minor ports. The major ports located on the west coast are Kandla, Mumbai, Jawaharlal Nehru, Marmagova, New Mangalore and Kochi. Tuticorin, Chennai, Ennur, Visakhapatnam, Paradeep, Haldia and Kolkata are the major ports found on the east coast. In Asia, India is the second largest ship-owning country. India is the 16th largest ship-owning country in the world. The 4 major shipbuilding yards of India are Hindustan Shipyard at Visakhapatnam, Garden Reach Workshop at Kolkata, Mazagon Dock at Mumbai and Cochin Shipyard at Kochi. The Government of India has set guidelines for private participation in the port sectors. Indian Port Acts 1908 and Major Port Trust Act 1963 have been relaxed to encourage private sector investment in ports. Airways. Airways is the most comfortable means of transport. Airways is the costliest and quickest mode of transport. It connects regional as well as international cities. Accessibility is made easier by airways as they link even difficult terrains such as high mountains and sandy deserts. The air transport was started in India in 1911. However, the real initiation was made by J.R.D. Tata in 1932 in the name of Tata Airline. Tata Airline was renamed as Air India in 1946 and it was nationalized in 1953. Indian Airlines cater the needs of domestic market while Air India takes care of the international sector. Both Indian Airlines and Air India enjoyed monopoly over Indian skies till 1986. Both Indian Airlines and Air India were merged under National Aviation Corporation of India Limited (NACIL) by the Government of India in 2007. NACIL-A provides international services while NACIL-I provides domestic services and services to Southeast Asian and Middle East countries. 159 Airbuses and Boeing aircrafts are operated by NACIL. NACIL plays a lead in linking Indian cities with the major cities of the world. Jet Airways, Kingfisher Airlines, SpiceJet, Interglobe Aviation, Indigo, and are the private airlines providing domestic services. Airports Authority of India (AAI) was established in 1995 and it has instituted international standards of safety to Indian airports. Airport Authority of India maintains and operates 17 international airports and 112 domestic airports. Pawan Hans Helicopter Limited is a public sector company which provides helicopter services to ONGC for its offshore operations. It also caters to the needs of various state governments, particularly in the northeast, to connect inaccessible areas. In this topic, you have learned pipelines, waterways, and airways play a lead role in the nation building. They help in the trade development of a country. There are three important pipeline networks in India. Inland waterways are extensive transport networks found in the rivers, canals, and backwaters. Airways is the most comfortable means of transport. Both Indian Airlines and Air India were merged under National Aviation Corporation of India Limited (NACIL) by the Government of India in 2007. Airport Authority of India maintains and operates 17 international airports and 112 domestic airports. Pawan Hans Helicopter Limited is a public sector company which provides helicopter services to ONGC for its offshore operations. At the end of the topic, you will be able to explain the development of Indian Postal Service, discuss the importance of telecommunications, describe the growth and development of mass communications in India, explain the functions of Internet. Communication serves a foundation for the economic development and social relationships. It is the basic method through which cultural unity is promoted. Communication is an exchange of information, thought, and ideas. Sharing information with each other through many ways are termed as the means of communication. Personal communication is a mode of exchanging information between two persons. Postal service is a kind of personal communication. Indian Postal Service started in the year 1857. It is the largest network in the world. It helps us to send and receive parcels and mails to foreign and domestic lands. The mails are classified as the first-class mail and the second-class mail. The first-class mail includes postcards, inland letters, and envelopes which are carried without any surcharge between stations. The second-class mails include book packets, registered newspapers, and periodicals which are carried by land transport. The second-class mails provide value payable by post, electronica money orders, instant money order service, e-post and e-bill post service, express parcel service, and speed post services. Telegram is a message in the form of written communication sent to distant places. In India, the telegram service was stopped in 2013. Telegram is a mode of oral communication. It is very important for the growth of commerce. Telephone includes the subscriber's trunk dialing (STD) for local communication and international subscriber dialing (ISD) for international communication. A highly advanced telephone enables voice messages, written messages, drawings, photographs, and video images. Telephone is the most convenient form of communication because it provides instant communication. Mobile phones are the most popular mode of personal communication because it provides accessibility to both the user and the receiver anytime, anywhere. Cellular phones enable seamless telephone calls even when the user is moving about wide area. Short message services (SMS) is the method of sending messages from one mobile to one or more other mobiles. Fax is an electronic device that sends the exact copy of a matter to another fax machine at the receiving end. Internet fax is a mode of sending documents using internet with the help of a fax machine. Mass communication helps people around the world to get information at the same time. It creates awareness among the people on national policies and programs. Mass communications include radio, television, newspapers, and internet. Radio broadcast was set up in India in 1927. It was renamed as All India Radio (AIR) in 1936. All India Radio came to be called as Akashvani from 1957. It helps to educate people on health, environmental protection, family planning, science, and technology. Television is one of the largest terrestrial networks in the world. It provides programs to the people at national level, regional level, and local level. Live telecast of programs of national and international importance is brought to the people by television. It broadcasts a variety of programs such as education, entertainment, sports, and health hazards for people of different age groups and regions. Newspapers are the most powerful means of communication. It provides people with information about national and international events. Newspapers act as effective tool in publishing public views and opinions. Internet is global network of computers. It links world business institutions with individuals. Internet was started first as a purely text-based system to send and receive message, email. Nowadays, Internet is fully multimedia-based system. Internet has the capacity to deliver picture, images, video, and audio. Email, the World Wide Web, www, and the Internet phone are the basic services of the Internet. The efficiency of communication is increased by communication network as it enables quick exchange of information with people from anywhere in the world. It helps to the growth of trade. It enables the government to solve the socio-economic problems of the society. It improves the quality of human life. It helps in spreading the information worldwide. It promotes EduSat programs. The print and electronic media with their diversity and capabilities play a vital role in the economic and social growth of our country. In this topic, you have learned communication serves a foundation for the economic development and social relationships. Sharing information with each other through many ways are termed as a means of communication. Personal communication is a mode of exchanging information between two persons. Personal communications include postal service, telephone service, and mobiles. Mass communication includes radio broadcast, television, newspaper, and internet.